Tony was the biggest flirt in the nursing home. Tall and still handsome, wearing whispers of the dashing young man in the black and white photographs on his walls, and the angle of his jawline, and the swoop of his brow, and the gleaming silver ribbon of hair he still Brill cream slicked back every morning, even the mornings he needed me to steady the hand holding the comb. Alzheimer's had stolen most of his cognizance, but it hadn't taken a lick of his charm. You'd find him in the sitting room with a different lady every day, caressing the wrinkles and freckles on the back of her hand like they were beauty marks, softly singing her wartime songs in a baritone that was beautiful under the cracks, like an old oil painting. His seductive powers extended to the staff. He was known to goose the nurses as they walked by, to wink at female attendants when they helped him into the shower. Now, some of them thought it was creepy. Most of them thought it was cute. He didn't know any of their names. He called all of them Emily. Emily was Tony's wife. You could see her on his arm in most of the old photos in his room, a striking young woman with dimpled cheeks and dark pin curls. The older Emily lived across town. She came by every Sunday afternoon with a home-cooked dinner in Tupperware. Like her husband, the years had turned her beauty silver around the edges without managing to tarnish it. She had the most amazing eyes, deep brown as coffee, without cream or sugar, with a sparkle radiating from deep at their centers like every laugh she'd ever had fluttered up from her lips and got trapped there. She must have had those eyes in the pictures, but I never saw them, or Tony's. Their eyes were never turned towards the camera. They were always focused on each other. As the light of Tony's life started to dim, that sparkle faded too. Emily came every week with a brave smile stitched to the corners of her mouth, but inside she was steeling herself, for whose arthritic fingers she might find laced through her husband's, whose powdered sugar curls might be resting on his shoulder. One day she told us she couldn't do it anymore. Sobbing inconsolably in the head nurse's office, she said she couldn't bear to watch him slowly forget her. She didn't come the next week. The week after that, Tony died. She said she couldn't watch him forget her, but the day he died was the only day I never once heard him speak her name. Every woman who lived in the home was Emily. Every woman who worked there was Emily. Every woman who came to visit, or to donate baked goods, or to teach an arts and crafts class was Emily. Every woman on television was Emily. Every woman in every other residence, black and white photographs was Emily, and I don't know who was there in the room with him when his eyes closed for the last time, but as much as I have ever been sure of anything, I am sure the last name that touched his lips was Emily. His failing mind built a world of Emilys. When everything else he knew in the world fell away, she was the one thing that stayed true. That day in the office, we told Emily all the things they train you to say. How it's the disease acting, not him, and you can't take it personal. I wished I could have said, Emily, this is not unfaithfulness. This is the definition of devotion. He loves you so much, he sees you everywhere.